Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your early morning, late on a date, Smackdown review. I was gonna do this review last night, but I was very fucking tired from this show. Or not just this show, just in general. I was just tired in general, but my god, this show did not help making me feel tired. Like, last night I took a little nap, like, right as soon as I came home, like, in the afternoon. And I woke up for Smackdown, and I wanted to fall asleep. But I had to try to get up because I don't want to ruin my sleeping schedule or whatever. I want to get some shit done. And watching this, it's just like, my god, this show was just unbearable. Not only that you don't have Roman on the show, which, listen, I wouldn't have had a problem if Roman was on was not on the show if you did what you did last week. First of all, this show was a complete 180 from last week in a fucking bad way. So, and you know what? Let me tell you this. This show is an example of how you not make a wrestling show, or how you fucking don't keep viewers. Because again, what can I say? No one cares about women's goddamn wrestling. They don't fucking draw. Stop pretending they're big time and they're important. It's cuckery is finest. It's fucking legit. It's only catering to these fucking small niche fans who pretend to care about women's goddamn wrestling, but secretly they're just trying to get fucking laid, because a lot of these wrestling fans are fucking these fat neckbearded mongoloid sparks. They're just want to get laid, and they're gonna pretend to be this fucking they're gonna appease this feminazi shit, gonna fucking pretend to be feminists where they care about women's goddamn wrestling when in reality they don't. And I don't know why, really, I thought, great, so women's wrestling, oh yeah, lord, great, so the women main evented, they opened the show and main evented, like, why? Because they didn't have enough time last week? So you had to make it up for them because, what, all the feminists complained or something? Well, guess what, last week, fucking, the show, there's a reason why people liked the show last week, and SmackDown got good ratings for it. And people said, oh, they focused too much on the Bloodline. Motherfuckers, did you not remember back in the Attitude Era, the Rules of Aggression Era, they focus on specific type of wrestlers, where throughout the show, they focus on specific type of wrestlers in each segment? So what if the Bloodline had 40 fucking minutes? That's what people wanted to see. And guess what? Last week's show was honestly one of the best Smackdowns in a long time. Not only that I was there live in person, the fucking Smackdown really wasn't, it was not bad, it was a good show. Last week's SmackDown was a good show entirely. You focus on people that people gave a fuck about. You did what shit needs to be done. It was actually good paced. I liked how they paced the show. This fucking show, great, we're back to shitty SmackDowns. You fucking focus on the women because, you know, to appease all the feminists and fucking SJWs and fucking pretend that women's wrestling matters, and, you know, great, you cost your people for not drawing. Again, this is legit equivalent to the WNBA. And isn't it funny? So here's the thing. SmackDown's gonna be on FS1 next week, which is like, wow. So expect all the ratings talk that it's gonna be bad ratings. Because, you know, it's gonna be an FS1. It's pathetic. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, it's a darn shame. But again, that's what's gonna happen when your fucking show doesn't produce any more ratings. But here's the thing: it's getting replaced by women's sports, by fucking by FIFA women. I hate to break it to you, but guess what? It's just like the WNBA, and you're gonna push SmackDown to FS1. I don't even think the WNBA gets more ratings. I don't get SmackDown. I mean, they probably are lucky now because modern wrestling's trash. And that's probably the only way they'll get better ratings of something. Obviously, people know how shitty the WNBA is. And people, come on. Who the fuck's gonna give shit about FIFA's women? Like, this is not being a sexist. It's just the fucking truth. Because they're just not good as the men. Well, you're misogynistic. Well, you're a fucking faggot. Okay, you're a fucking faggot. And guess what? Even women don't give a shit about the WNBA. They don't give a shit about women's FIFA. They care about fucking... Again, they care what fucking is entertaining. You think really legit women care about fucking women's sports? Like, the sports they'll be watching, they'll be watching fucking real fucking... They'll be watching people who actually know how to play a game. Have you not seen how shitty the WNBA is? With the women, I'm sorry, it's the truth. And other than that, they're fucking seeing other women, like, they're fucking being like, you know, again, we live in this fucking time where women want to fucking be, like, acting slutty. So what do you fucking think? Come on, they're fucking, come on, they look up at women like Kim Kardashian and shit, like, goddamn. Or Megan Fox and shit. So, like, come on, don't tell me that, whatever. Grab your Coca-Colas, drink my Nipsey's, 5 missing bitches go, oh shit, okay? I'm drinking it like this because I can. Drinking my Nipsey, motherfuckers. Always inspire me some bitches go, oh shit, because I tell ya, if a fucking, again, no fucking chick cares about fucking women's sports, they legit don't. You wanna know how you get them to shut up? You just fucking get them to shut up by just fucking giving them a Coca-Cola and just watch a fucking real sport. Like give me a break. WNBA. Come on. Women's FIFA. Nah, they go watch the NBA. What come on, you just fucking put it on? Give her a Coca-Cola stylish glass wine? Just give her like this. You make her go, oh shit, it's good stuff. Heck, are you rather, I guaranteed you, fucking wrestling is badass. If you show them old Raw or Smackdown, she'll probably shut up. But come on, seriously. This fucking show is not just about the women. It's also great. You showcase jobbers, like, and you showcase people that no one really gives a fuck about. Oh, they gave other talent a chance. Well, guess what? They gave other talent a chance, and look what happened now. The show basically suffered being a very unbearable show. The show was really boring. It was so boring. It just was. And it doesn't help that you have the women open the main event of the show. I guarantee you, it's going to be a big ratings drop this week. You know how you could have made this show important? Let's be honest here. I would not have a problem if Roman was not on the show. Even though it's like, really? Like, he kind of needs to be on the show when you're doing something with him. He's a champion, but fuck it. If he wasn't going to be on the show. What they did with Jey Uso and the Bloodline was actually good tonight. Or last night. It was a good segment. It just, why not fucking pace it out? You know, do something what you did similar to, not full on rip off last week's shit, right? Even though they, if you think about it, they kind of actually did. Ripped off a little bit what happened last week. But like, you gotta pace it out for fucking making Jey Uso, I don't know, showcase him throughout the show. And then the climax could have been fucking with Jey Uso and Solo again. Something. You had to start with the women, end with the women. You had to also showcase people that no one really cares about, and people like who are literally like people who are just like what, losers and fucking they're not even entertaining. I'm not saying they're like legit losers, but it doesn't help when they lose matches. How the fuck you don't care about them as wrestlers? And it doesn't help that you do matches that no one really gives a flying fuck about. Let's be for real here. Whatever. The show was pretty unbearable. There was only like a few things that like you could take away that was good about the show. Like, am I saying this was the worst show in the world? No, but it was really fucking boring. I can only say that what was like only like kind of good in my opinion was sure the Jey Uso stuff and a specific wrestler who's like, you know. I mean, why am I fucking spoiling? I'm fucking teasing. It's LA Knight, okay? And I can't believe. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink my Nipsey, expand me some bitches, go oh shit because, you know, let's talk about it. It's the only way to keep your fucking head in, because for God's sake, this show is really fucking boring and terrible. The show starts with Bianca. Bianca say, yeah, bitch, I'm sassy black bitch. I got my big weave and shit. I'm gonna shock your ass. Great. Oh, yeah. ay, ay. Great, we got Bianca. Oh, Lord. I feel like this is a trend. Didn't this what happened back? Like, didn't this happen before? Remember when they did the Tribal Court back on Raw? And I think the Raw, the next week, they had the women main event and opened the show. Isn't that what they did? Well, so, like, I guess when they waste time having Rumble. Is that a problem? Because they know that fucking, Roman matters more and shit, and people give a fuck about. We got showcase us. Yeah, guess what? Whenever they showcase the women opening main event the show, you witness a fucking legit. People don't give a fuck. They fucking changed the fucking channel. That's what I felt like doing. I feel like, what the fuck? Are you really opening the show with these people? And I feel like I was gonna change the channel. I wanted to. Like, what the fuck? Or I just wanted to go back to sleep, honestly. I felt like I was gonna fucking be dead by the show. Like, God. It's a miracle I did not fall asleep. Lord. Big boy drinking like this, you know what I mean? Belair brings up how people often say patience is a virtue and good things happen to those who wait. But it's difficult to be patient if you want something so badly. First of all, weren't you already the women's champion? I mean, sure, like, if you make it a thing that she doesn't want to, like, wait, or you could make, like, why, again, she already was the champion. I'm not saying that, give her talent a chance, like, I give a fuck. I really don't. It's not like fucking it makes a difference, like, whoever gives the fucking women's title, no one's gonna care about women's wrestling besides these people who pretend that they think women's wrestling matters more than the men, or just should be just as important. Like, I'm sorry, they're really always gonna be a side act. It's just how it's going to be. Okay? It doesn't have, like, and, you want to know how you make the women matter? I'm, like it or not, do what you did always with the women. Like, they were never supposed to be big time, main eventing women. Like, that's just how it is. Want to showcase how women fucking could be cool? Like, again, look what happened in the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era. Sure, they could fucking have matches and, have stories. But showcase their hotness, showcase their beauty. I'm not saying that they should do that for a lot of women. That basically, the women that were showcased tonight, there's a reason why they're probably not gonna fucking be showcased as hot women, because let's be fucking for real here. It's not like these women are really attractive. They're not. Fucking look at Charlotte Flair for first of all. Come on. Who the fuck wants to see a She-Hulk in blonde panties? I saw fucking, literally, I was fucking like, ugh. Like, inside, when I was last week on SmackDown, I saw Charlotte with her stupid dress. Like, really? That's how she looks like? And she had like a sort of see-through fucking dress. Like, so she can wear that, but like like other hot chicks can't do? Like, really? Like, and it's funny, like, all these She-Hulky women, they know they're unattractive, but they gotta pretend they're attractive, and like with I don't know. Like, get these trannies out of my TV. Like, all these fucking women on my TV screen are disgusting. And the sad thing is, a lot of these women that fucking are disgusting, that smarks think they're attractive, they pretend that fucking Bayley, aka Jay Leno in drag, is fucking attractive. It's like, what? Oh, but she has an ass. They always say this, that Bayley has an ass, even though, like, it's an inflatable ass. It's like it's inflatable. And, like, do you not care about the total package? Do you not just care about more than... I guarantee you, if a tranny has a big ass, you wouldn't care. Y'all would love to get pegged up the ass with it, huh? This is the problem with these people. Like, they fucking worry about big ass or something. Like, y'all focus on one thing instead of the total package. Like, y'all probably just also gay, too. Like, holy shit. Like, they fucking think, like, these She-Hulks, like, are attractive, and they want to, Rhea Ripley has a big ass. Do you not care about the total package? I mean, I would understand you say why Rhea Ripley's attractive if you were talking about young Rhea Ripley, or when Rhea Ripley was fucking before she became this stupid, disgusting She-Hulky self. But, like, come on here. are you not a man? Like, what the fuck? Y'all like to be dominated, huh? There's nothing wrong with, like, if you want, you know, with these Amazonian chicks, you know, if they're hot and shit, like, hell yeah, we'll fuck it, I'll do the dominating, though, but for real, like, it's not a problem if the women are 6 feet tall and blah, blah, blah. If the women's attractive, she's attractive. Look at Stacy Keibler. But see, for real, you know, I'll make her go, oh shit, like, god damn, look at her this past year in the Hall of Fame. Who the fuck wasn't fucking have dominating sex with fucking Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair? Like, that's like saying you want to have sex with Nyla Rose, and we know what the fuck it is. Y'all basically no different than wanting to fuck Nyla Rose. God damn. Whatever, fucking tonight, Belair will show Asuka the patience of virtue and vengeance is sweet. Like, yeah. Again, this thing, like, Shiri was champion, but like, oh, she wants to be the champion again. Okay, then make that a thing that, you know, I want to be champ again. I don't care to have this long title reign. Simple shit like that. Like, it doesn't make any sense a lot how they explain things. Then the Ric Flair Jr. comes out, says, no disrespect to Asuka, but she thinks Belair will win the Flair country tonight. When Belair, you win. That's why I don't want no confusion what's next in line. Belair, we know the lie starts and ends with Charlotte. Charlotte says she wouldn't, and I wouldn't say it like that, but okay. Belair says, she says, Charlotte Belair, SummerSlam sounds nice. I don't fucking know. That's literally Charlotte. Seriously. Oh yeah, Charlotte she fucked up while talk. I swear to God, this bitch can't. It's not like she. Oh, okay, sure, a few hiccups, but my God, she sounds like an old hag. Charlotte has the worst voice in fucking wrestling. I hate her. My skills are fucking terrible. She can't talk for shit. She sounds like a man. It's not that she looks like a man. That's like she literally looks like Caitlyn Jenner. Post-op. Pretty Deadly defeats Sheamus and Ridge Holland. Whatever. It's a darn shame what they're doing with Sheamus. I never thought that I would actually, like, kind of care for Sheamus. But it's like, wow. And this is like a former WWE champion, too. And he's losing to these people. This is what Sheamus is fucking doing. Come on. Come on here. Plus, isn't it sad that we're looking at Sheamus as, like, a better wrestler than a lot of these gay faggots when we fucking were saying how Sheamus was boring and whatever? Not saying that he was boring in the past. But I cannot deny that Sheamus has proven himself that, like, wow, you know, the Brawling Brutes could be something. He actually could be funny with the fucking Brawling Brutes thing and being, like, an Irish kind of guy, he dressing up as, like, newspaper type of shit wrestler, whatever. But not just that, like, also, like, fucking Sheamus had some good matches lately. He had, like, his matches with Gunter. Fucking, like, again, that WrestleMania match, like, my lord, one of the best triple threat matches in recent memory. One of the best IC title matches in honestly, in a long time. Like, it's like, wow, Sheamus, like, and you know, he's also a pretty cool guy in real life. The guy is doing his Celtic workouts and shit. Like, my lord. It just is a darn, like, what the fuck are they doing? And this is a former WWE champion. It's like, what the fuck? He's a former WWE champion, and you're treating him like shit. Like, listen, you may not be a fan of Sheamus and whatever, right? But, like, or you're not, like, listen, that's the sad thing. You're treating your former world champion as, like, nothing. So why should we look back at them as, like, oh, wow, what a great world champion he is, or he was a former WWE champion. It's like, you're looking at that as, like, a joke. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. Then you see Grayson Waller backstage. He said he's not surprised. They mentioned The Rock, because apparently he had a Twitter beef with The Rock. I didn't know that, but whatever. Grayson Waller says he's not surprised with competing for a United States Championship opportunity this soon on the main roster career, which, why? Don't be wrong, I like Grayson Waller, but it's like, isn't it too early for him to compete for the U.S. Even though I'm saying, like, what, that's like saying you're too early for the world. Well, again, the guy just debuted, and the guy already lost the match last week. You know, maybe if he gets some wins first, then sure, he could be in a U.S. title match. It's like, really, in his second match, after losing against Edge, which, like, I'm not saying he shouldn't be in Edge, he's already competing for a chance for the U.S. title match. Like, how does that make kind of sense? So, yeah, what they're doing this U.S. Invitational shit. Like, oh, you know, whoever wins will face each other. I thought they were going to do some, I don't know. All I know is that hopefully fucking, what's his stupid name? Austin Theory loses the title. Because the guy is not only a fucking boring fuck, the guy's gee. He's a finger-popping asshole. I fucking hate him. And again, the whole Cena loss is a fucking joke. I actually have a video recorded about John Cena, like how he shouldn't have lost at WrestleMania, how him losing to Austin Theory is a fucking joke. And I will upload that eventually in the future. Grayson Waller says he's not surprised competing for a championship opportunity this soon in his career, which, I mean, maybe if he won a few matches, then sure, but like, whatever. He says he also would have defeated Edge if he had a 15-minute notice. Also, everyone has been talking about him, even The Rock. He mentions how The Rock is talking about him while his family implodes on TV every week, and that's called the Grayson Waller effect. And he said that if the Great One needs a Grayson Waller rub, he knows where to find him if you smell what I'm cooking. I don't mind it. I think Grayson Waller has something to offer. I think that, you know what, hey, it's actually not bad. It's just a darn shame with this Grayson Waller promo. Like, it's a darn shame that, like, again, he loses again. Or not just that, like, fucking, in the match, you can clearly see, like, you know, come jump on me. That Santos pinned him and he fucking loses. Like, you could tell, like, it was badly choreographed, unfortunately. And yeah, they did that. Well, we're talking about that, but all you need to know is, like, later on in the match, fucking Santos Escobar, he won a Fatal 4 match involving Styles, Grayson Waller, and Butch, I believe. Butch, right? It was Butch. And then, Styles was gonna win, but he got distracted, so he did it was a typical babyface dumb shit that he gets distracted and goes back instead of finishing the fucking match. It's a typical dumb babyface type of thing. And then, Santos took advantage and win. Like, you would think that maybe Grayson Waller might win or something, right? I don't know. He was like the only babyface heel in the match. Like, whatever. But before all of that, so Bayley defeats Zelina Vega. Who gives a shit? And then we see Shotzi back appears on the big screen. Shotzi says Bayley thought she could imitate or scare her, and do you think you have control? Do I look scared or something? That who's looking in control? And then he says she's a little weird, but also in control, and she wants to show them how chaotic she can really be. As she laughs and begins shaving her hair off, you know. So great, we have not only that she was unattractive before, now she's even more unattractive with her fucking now having bald hair. Great, because she's crazy. Cause like every other bitches with these disgusting fucking colorful hair. Before I get canceled, apparently, who gives a fuck? You guys are fucking soy boys. Apparently, the reason why this happened, listen, this would have made more sense if they did something with it. Sure, Bayley cut her hair 1 week, right? Then you could have says like, you really took advantage to make me intimidated by cutting my hair one time. Then they should have done something where, you should have finished the job and maybe like then let's have a hair and hair match maybe. So basically, the reason why she cut her hair, and I do respect this is not me insulting Shotzi, it would have been better, made more sense, even though really, it sucks when women have to cut their hair, but I understand the sentimental value when they do it. So apparently why Shotzi did this was because her sister did, and I only found this out after the show was over, and again, since I woke up, like, you know, I guess it's a good thing I did this video. Shotzi, her sister has cancer. She's going through chemo, and unfortunately her lost her hair, and now she's standing with her. And I do respect that. I think that's pretty cool. It just, again, it doesn't make sense storyline-wise, even though what they could have done, if they wanted, if she wanted to cut her hair, they should have done a hair-and-hair match, and maybe that way that could have led to her cutting her hair, and then that could have maybe made, like, even intenser supposed feud, you know? Like, this is sadly, like, one of the only ways you can, one of the only ways besides having women attractive to make people care about a women's storyline. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what I would have done. It's not like, I'm not a big Shotzi fan. Again, like, it's funny how, you know, it's funny that you got these smarts that, like, that, oh, you know, how dare people complain she cut her hair because, you know, she's standing, like, people, again, yeah, we're not like you weirdos. We're not like just like y'all who fucking knows what these women do every fucking day. We don't know these fucking women. We're not obsessed with these women on their Instagrams or whatever. And then y'all could have fucking, you know, complain that fucking people don't know what happened. Like we're not like y'all just weird. Y'all just weird fucking people. Especially y'all obsessed with weird looking women. Like, I'm sorry. And again, y'all fucking defending this chick who fucking sell fucking her own shit on the internet. So why should we think that she's such a great human being? I'm not saying what she's doing for her sister is great. It's just like, come on, let's not pretend she's like a saint. Okay? The only reason why I'm also saying is, again, like it or not, and I disagree with this guy a lots of times because he's a smark. But I can't deny that. I will say this. I have been entertained by this guy. Which is why, in a way, I feel like I want to defend this guy. You know, fuck it, I'm defending him. And I might do this in the future. JD from NY. I found out that the guy it was like, showed up on my feed. Even though I'm not like, I don't follow him on fucking Twitter. The only reason why I know about this is because, like, it was, like, mentioned, like, some fucking place. It was mentioned, like, I think on Facebook. There was, like, a thread. Like, they just, like, there was, like, a picture, like, oh, this guy got bashed on. Like, and this is, like, it's funny that, oh, anti-smarts are complaining. Like, listen, this isn't even about a smart and anti-smart argument. They're fucking complaining about JD from NY, talking about how it made no sense about Shotzi shaving her hair. And then how apparently he didn't know that Shotzi, like, her sister had cancer. But because he found out, like, again, like, he didn't know. Apparently we should act like this guy is at fault and he's a despicable human being. Not saying that the guy is at his fault a bunch of times before. And, you know, that he's a fucking smart and, you know, he could be a child bully. And, you know, yeah, sure, be piece of shit and fucking, you know, oh, if you are smart, he'll block, you know, if you're not a smart and you bash, like, indie wrestling or you bash fucking shit from AEW, you bash, like, shit he likes, he'll fucking think you're a piece of shit, or, like, how dare you complain, and how dare you fucking complain about these Japanese matches, or fucking some fucking indie matches, or whatever, or matches with fucking, you know, AEW, whatever, or just basically that smarts like. If you fucking back something like smarts like JD from NY, you don't know anything about wrestling, you should be blocked or whatever. I think sure that sucks, right? But here's the thing, the guy did not even know. And we're gonna act like this guy's a piece of shit, and the guy, like, we're gonna act like, again, don't get me wrong, the guy could be hypocritical and shit like that, like, even though I remember I defended the idea that what he said about Alexa Bliss years ago, it's like, it's no harm. It's no harm for what he said about Alexa Bliss. But because all the fucking smarts and the wrestlers themselves, like, use that way to fucking bash him, it's fucking stupid. But then he praised Raw that week, which showed him, like, you know, wow, I gotta pretend I like Raw or whatever. It's so fucking stupid. But then we're gonna bash fucking JD from NY for this when he didn't know about the sister's issue. And then we're gonna fucking hate on JD for this and whatever, and act like he's such a horrible human being How dare he bash my beautiful Shotzi? Again, a lot of these people are nothing but simps. They're fucking demanding shots. Again, the guy didn't even know that his sister had her sister had cancer. How are we supposed to know? I didn't know at the time. And then we're gonna fucking hate on that guy? Like, listen, again, I'm not saying that fucking JD has some issues, but you know, even though the guy is clearly a fucking smart, the guy is a fucking smart, but I have to admit, the guy has spoke some truth recently. He has spoke some truth, like, since, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have subscribed to JDFromny for a few months now. And I have to say, the guy, not only he has opened my eyes in terms of, not opened my eyes in terms of sense, but I do think that JD is, like, even though he's a smart, he's pretty entertaining. And you know what? He at least has a bit, he at least has something, like, things established for him as a fucking, you know, YouTuber, like, fuck, he has things to say. He could be entertaining, even though he's a fucking smart, okay? But he has said, like, he has had, like, the same opinions as, like, anti-smarts would say. He has said things like anti-smarts would say about wrestling. So, in a way, even though he is a fucking smart, but, like, he does also, like, say things that does not make sense, like, makes no sense what a smart would support. So, I'm happy about that. And the guy is actually entertaining. So, I'll give credit to JD. And, you know what? Why are y'all hating on JD for? Like, the guy didn't fucking know. And, like, seriously, like, who the fuck is gonna fucking pretend to care about, like, the Shotzi shit? Like, of course, like, sure, I'm wishing all the best for Shotzi and her sister. I'm wishing all the best. But let's be honest here, it made no sense how they did the thing. And not just that, like, in reality, like, come on here. Y'all really could go after a guy because, okay, maybe he could have worded it better. Maybe he could have been more professional. But again, the guy did not know. The guy did not know, what happened. But we should act like, how dare he made his tweet. Like, no one fucking knew at the time that fucking Shotzi's sister had cancer. Or has cancer, and hopefully she'll recover. Hopefully she'll be okay, because yes, cancer is a fucking bitch. I'll give that to Shotzi. But the fact that we're gonna fucking hate on the guy, even though, am I saying that is karma a bitch? Sure, because he has done shit to me, mentioned me, and even he went after me when I was, like, you know, younger and had my YouTube channel because I bashed Nakamura and Balor. Again, yeah, the guy has smarky opinions. He likes fucking Finn Balor's and shit. He thinks, like, Ricochet should get pushed. But, like, the thing is, the guy has said, like, I respect this. The guy even said himself that fucking Cody Rhodes should not win WrestleMania, which I'm happy he said that. So good on you. Good on you saying that. So in a way, like, you know, it's not like he's always about, like, a smart argument. So I give him credit for that. And the fact that you're gonna fucking hate on this guy is, like, for that, just for, like, you picked that moment to hate on the guy, while, like, the guy says fucking stupid fucking smarky shit sometimes, but you're gonna hate on him because, you know, how dare you bash my beautiful Shotzi? My God, virgin's gonna virgin, huh? My lord. Anyways, that's my little bit of thought about that shit, and it's like the fact that people are gonna bash the guy for that is like, come on. So there you go. There's my little defense of JDFromny. Do I still think the guy could be a smarky piece of shit? Sure, but, like, the guy's entertaining. You can't deny that. That's all that matters on YouTube, and to be entertaining. You know, I have some different opinions from the guy. Very different. But it doesn't mean that the guy is actually, you know, wow. The guy, and you know what also makes me kind of feel like why he's entertaining? Because the guy's a fucking racist. I love it. We love racism, Friday Night Michael. We're racism, Friday Night Michael. I love it, Michael. Who doesn't love racism? I fucking, and the guy, oh, he's homophobic. Who gives a shit? I love it. I fucking love it. That clip about JDFromny doing racist and homophobic shit, I love it. Bring me more of that. I see that on his channel sometimes. I love it. I give him credit. JD, I praise you now, brother. You're a fellow New Yorker. Even though, I don't know, you're probably sometimes a fucking SJW. What I don't like, though, and I will say this, what I don't like also is, like, really, like, you could hate McMahon for his booking. Sure, you can hate it, whatever. But the fact that, he thinks McMahon, like, should get out of power and fucking... Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, like, fucking McMahon is great and creative and whatever. But, like, how dare McMahon take back his fucking company? Like, it's his company. I'm like, you're that angry that McMahon is back because, it's his company? Like, he should be in jail. Like, again, that's where I draw the line with JD. Like, that really, like, come on. You do understand that the guy, it was set up, that the guy is not an actual rapist, right? You do understand that it was consensual, but this was just a Me Too type of shit. This was just a way to get him out of power. His own fucking daughter, that's why his daughter's gone, because his own daughter and his son-in-law framed him. Because they were trying to take power away from him. It was that fucking Norma Osborn scenario. But McMahon's evil. McMahon, how dare he took back his company, even though, and people, and the smarts think, like, he's evil, he should be in jail for all he did to those women. You understand those were consensual. I'm sorry that you guys can't get fucking laid. And you guys want to take things from self-made men. Like, fuck you. Like, shut the fuck up. Jey Uso, he's in the ring and the crowd treated with Uso chants growing up. He said if he was sad, he said growing up him and Jimmy were inseparable. Now how if he's sad, then I'm sad. If he's happy, I'm happy. If he's mad, then I'm mad. If he's hurt, then I'm hurt. And he never thought that he would be done with another family member. He says he respects his family and the legends before him, but when it comes to Roman Reigns, Jay is going to disrespect all of them. And Jay spanked Solo Sikoa like he did last week, his little brother. Jay says Paul Heyman is a puppeteer to his family for over 40 years and will never stop now because the real head of the table is here, the real chief, the main event, Jey Uso. Then Heyman and Solo interrupt. Heyman says Solo is not here to enforce Heyman's will or a victory from the Bloodline, but he's here to enforce peace. He says, like, I'm here to ring to have a conversation about the physical, what happened. And says that Jay will how this works is handled by the Alphas and Seekers and ancestors. And we know how you feel, Jay. He understands that Jay is hurt and hostile, and how about how angry that Jay sounds. But in fact, he sounds like a tribal chief every day. He says that Soul is right, and Jay not understanding what is to be like the right hand man, and he has no conscience. And he says how what happened to Jamie is all Jay's fault. He says you could forgive himself, but how could Jimmy forgive you? Then it says how your mother or father will never forgive you. That how he loved, I love the Usos, but I could never forgive Jay, and Roman never forgive you either. And then Solo asks for Heyman's mic, and then Solo says what happened to Jimmy is all Jay's fault, and we will never forgive Jay. And then all of a sudden, Jay attacks Solo. They start brawling. He nails a super kick to Solo, and then turns around. He sees Heyman with a chair, and then he super kicks Heyman. So, in a way, it's like, wow, it's pretty rare to see Heyman get hit like this. And, when Roman's not there, and he gets super kicks, and it's like, wow, this is good. He was about to get the chair, hit Heyman, but then Solo came in, and then they basically kind of redid what happened last week with the chair, hit a Solo, and then they all back off. And, yeah, Jay stands tall. I didn't mind this. It was good. Kind of growing the story, the Bloodline is a shame of you, Jay, that you trying to play mind games or whatever. It would have been good if this was prolonged or something like this was kept continued throughout the show. Maybe if they paced the show well, it would have been nice. But no, we have to fucking have boring women's diva shit, and isn't that this entire show is filled with stupid diva shit. Charlotte was about to leave, but then Bayley and fucking whatever what's his stupid name, the fucking Io Sky. We're gonna probably cash into that. No, fuck it, I'm gonna stay. Bobby Lashley shows up. He takes the Street Profits into his fucking car, and they proceed to probably have gay black orgies. I don't fucking know. I don't want to say that. Again, I want to say they're probably gonna probably go to town and have some chicks, but what can I expect with these people? And isn't that funny? Wow, Montez Ford, his wife is still wrestling, and then you're leaving to go be with your boy. What? How does that make any sense? Kayfabe wise? Come on, you're married to your bitch, and your bitch is about to have a match. What the fuck? Apparently, oh, they're gonna have the Hurt Business together again. They're gonna have a new Hurt Business. Well, guys, we're too fucking late. But they're probably doing a new faction with each other. It's like, what? Who cares? I'm not. Am I saying the Street Profits shouldn't really turn heel? They should, or they should do something where, seriously, why not? But it's like, come on. If what I would honestly want to see, I would like to see, sure, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, MVP. Heck, add Almost to it. You can even add the Street Profits and heck, Bianca. Have them be the Hurt Business. Have them be a fucking big black faction. I don't know. Why not? Be a modern nation. Then you got all the wrestlers cutting promos for their next week's Fatal 4-Way will be Rey Mysterio, Cameron Grimes, Sheamus, and LA Knight. Rey Mysterio unfortunately had a bad promo because like you filmed it in a way where he doesn't have a fucking... They didn't do it production-wise as good. They fucking did it in a shitty way. Like, really? This is how you film a Rey Mysterio promo? Where he says, I accomplished everything and I'm gonna win. Like, what are they doing with Rey Mysterio, man? They're treating, and again, he just became a Hall of Famer. You're treating him like nothing. Like, come on. And who cares about fucking Cameron Grimes, Sheamus? He's gonna win after having 2 chances. He's gonna redeem himself. And LA Knight, he was like the only one that came out. And honestly, this helps because people have been liking LA Knight, and I like what they did. LA Knight comes out with a thunderous pop. He says, "All of a sudden, I've been everywhere. Everyone wants to use the name for the internet to get clicks. Says that the best decision I've ever made. He stands on shoulders and the rest of no one can touch me. Yeah. Now the worst decision I've ever made in this U.S. Invitational says Austin Theory's title is in trouble. Not because 5 guys are going for it, but because LA Knight is coming for the title. Yeah. You can call him the megastar or even the GOAT. And if you like, yeah, you'll sooner or later you'll become head champ. Yeah. Like it. SmackDown being an ass fest and win, and then Ron Reigns will return. Like, that's how they're gonna make a difference. And they're gonna be smart saying, no, you can't draw ratings because it's gonna be FS1. Like, it's not gonna be his fault. But come on, really. WWE, you're gonna fucking set aside for these fucking stupid women shit that no one cares about? Come on. And the main event, oh, wow, fucking Asuka, or Bianca defeats Asuka by disqualification for the women's title was on the line, but she didn't win because, Charlotte accidentally attacked her when whatever. Fucking Io Sky was gonna cash in, and she doesn't win. I mean, she doesn't cash in because Asuka ran away because of Asian men. I don't give a fuck. Women's shit. No one fucking cares. They're gonna do a stupid fucking triple threat, obviously, and who gives a fuck? No one cares about women's goddamn wrestling. Too much women's shit tonight, or last night, whatever, and too much boring, stupid jobbers were on the show that no one gives a fucking flying fuck about. There's a reason why last week was good. You showcase people that people give a fuck about, the good pace show. No one cares about, and this is what happens when you don't have stars and, do anything cool. I mean, sure, the only good thing, really, was Jey Uso's segment and LA Knight. That's all I see, people. Just keep reading that SmackDown for you. Just keep reading, get your gains, close my misties by Miss Business Go Osho, so it doesn't say. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.